The story of Kent peg tiles has its roots in the 14th century, and Ightham Mote, also of that period, was an original user of these tiles. By the mid-1950s, the production of Kent peg tiles had virtually ceased, and it was the hurricane of 1987 that prompted a revival. That October night saw the destruction of up to 50 timber frame barns, and many others were badly damaged. To combat the shortage, a few tile manufacturers appeared on the scene, and work started for the first time since the 1950s. We are grateful to Babylon Tileworks for allowing us to demonstrate the manufacture of tiles in modern time. The clay is extracted from a million-year-old riverbed in the fields surrounding the factory. There are two pits, one used in the summer and the other in the winter. A longer period for natural drying is required in the winter months. The raw clay, here being sprayed to make it more malleable, is then put through the screen machine. This procedure removes unwanted solid elements. It is only a short journey to the Pug Mill House. The first pug mill mixes the clay, which is extruded as a rod, sliced into manageable pieces and transferred to the second machine. This second machine produces a tile-shaped slab. After marking, it is cut into tile lengths. Bonnet and valley shapes may also be marked and cut at this stage. The blocks are now transferred to the cutting shed, where, using a cheese cutter look-alike, they are sliced into 6 tiles. To get their distinguished colours, a variety of sands are used. Square holes are now punched ready for the wooden pegs, but more of that later. The top is then skimmed. Initially, the tiles are placed under cover to allow them to air dry. Various shapes, sizes and colours are produced every day. Once this period has passed, they are taken to the kiln area. They are loaded on pad hearths in batches of 3,000. Care has to be taken because the tiles remain soft at this point. When the kiln is ready, the tiles are loaded and fired at 1000 degrees centigrade for 2 days. The tiles are left in the kiln for a further day to cool. They are now ready for roofing. And so to the actual tiling itself, and a visit to a site where Carl Terry, a specialist in the field of listed buildings and the use of Kent peg tiles, has his workforce in action.
I notice you're not using wooden pegs. Why is that?
No, the wooden pegs, they tend to go away from the wooden and the cast iron pegs because the cast iron rust up in a hole and explode the top of the tiles, and the wooden pegs tend to rot out a bit quicker, and they make all the tiles slide. So we use an aluminium peg now, which lasts a lot longer. Let's look them over.
I see.
Yeah, it tends to make the tiles them last a lot longer up on the roof. Otherwise, it all starts sliding down. That's the last thing we want.
You only put one nail in?
Yeah, just one nail in each one. And like in theory, each one holds each other down as they go. So.
From the 11th to the 21st century, the tradition continues.